How can students make the most of their time at Georgia Southern?
So immediately I started throwing myself at clubs. I started meeting people.
You don't have to go to Coachella or a rave to meet people and, Gallery Espresso downtown. Go to Sentient Bean. The Legion on a day that it's not like a busy night, but you can go there, have a drink, play pool. Those are small kind of intimate things where you can meet people and have worthwhile discussions. You don't have to join every club. Find the ones that you're into. Find a way to offer something. I joined the Inkwell because I wanted to be a writer, wanted to work in journalism. Find the things that interest you and find a way to contribute. You want to join chess club? They have events. Offer to write press releases for matches. Offer to write.
Definitely any literature class, any class where you're able to write creatively, like creative writing, or just any English class where you're just exposed to different authors and styles and ways of telling a story, because there's so many different ways. It doesn't have to be like one size fits all.
I'm an entirely self-taught animator. I learned on YouTube. I couldn't learn writing on YouTube and the internet because I didn't have community through that the way I did at Georgia Southern. As students who have access to things like internships and apprenticeships, things that don't really exist for people outside of an educational environment.
Well, at Georgia Southern, I actually picked up an unpaid internship with Connect Savannah, Professor Bill Dowers. He's a journalist around town. He actually had a lead on this internship that Connect was starting. I recall him sharing it and seeing none of my other classmates kind of like perk up or show interest. And I just went to him afterwards and asked, hey, I'd love to learn more about the internship. And that literally was kickstarted it, like showing enough kind of initiative or gumption of like, hey, I'm into it. We're all in this class. And it was like these teachers, professors would have to pull teeth to get people to engage. Why are they trying so hard to get us to engage when we paid to be here? I get it. Like sometimes maybe that particular material doesn't speak to you. Maybe it's just not a good day for you. But honestly, if you're not engaging with your classes, if you're not engaging in the discourse, that's going to translate to your work life. Like it doesn't just change. Like you don't just go into work and suddenly you're a chatty Cathy and you know everything to talk about. No, it's a skill. You have to work on it and develop it. I would say consider these are trusted people who you pay to learn from. Everyone you work with will have an ulterior motive. They're there to make their own money. And even if it's just you talking, just let it be you talking then. Whatever. Like, end of the day, guess who can go back and ask their professor for a recommendation? To get more out of your college experience, engage more with it. To get
the Office of Career and Professional Development.
Go visit them. Give them whatever work experience you have and then your degree and anticipate graduation dates, and have them help you put together your resume and your kind of your portfolio if you're looking at going somewhere that requires a portfolio. Go to class, listen to your instructors, start getting into those 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 level courses. There are a variety of topics that are very interesting, and your professors are very knowledgeable on those topics that they teach. And having that discussion is what really gives you the most out of it for me in English, is getting in a room of peers that have read it, and with a professor that reads and understands and may have even written theses or critical papers on it, to truly flesh out a lot of different perspectives and have a really good conversation around it. Because you can write your essay and that's for you, and you can read the book and then that's your interpretation of the book, but kind of figuring out what other people got from it. I'd say that's the best way to get the most out of English.